We're going to go into some other features for what we've done here. A lot of times people would like to just print out the report. They're just a report of what this one test is that they just ran, and that would be done through here. Print this main screen. Click on File, Print Options, print this main screen. And I'm printing to Acrobat. I've got to, anyway, I'm going to show you what it looks like here. And here's what the printout looks like. It didn't let me do that because I'd already had a copy and I had Acrobat open. But here's the file here. You got your graph up at the top with your colors. You got a little bit of summary of engine data and such here. Put some comments in here. These would be your test comments. And then here is your data, torque and horsepower versus RPM. Now you could say, man, that's how it goes on 2 sheets of paper, or it's every 200 RPM. I don't want something that big. So again, what you can do here, I'm going to get out of that, and I'm going to show you here on preferences, how you use preferences, and I'm going to change this increment here from every 200 RPM to every 500 RPM. Keep that change, and I'm going to go click on File, Print this main screen, and now see what we got. Same graph, same everything else, but you can see we only showed every 500 RPM and it all fits nicely on one sheet of paper. I'm going to show you another preference real quick, one of our more advanced features. We let you do a comparison of 2 different runs. And again, this may not make the most sense, but I mean it just to illustrate the point to you that now we're going to performance estimate here. And another preference that we can turn on here is main screen, show a comparison run also. That means it's going to show the current run and the last run you did right before it. So you always get this nice comparison. Now right now, because there is no run we've done right before, we're not getting a good comparison down here. But let's make another pull on the same engine. Here we are again at our screen. We're going to press F1 to start recording. We're going to hit the throttle, start accelerating. Press F2 to stop recording. And I'm just going to show you how you can just say, yes, I want to save it. And it's going to save all these defaults. And you can see how much faster that is. And it looks a little screwy. But here is the comparison of the 2 runs. It looks screwy because if you were doing real tests, this would look a lot more normal. These would have real good comparisons. But here is the old and the new being compared. And down here it shows you ET in mile an hour that would be estimated from this, and the average horsepower and the difference. Now because we did this on a bench test, this doesn't make a lot of sense. But when you're doing your real power runs, you're going to see, oh, I've gained an average of 2.5 horse, or I've lost 5 horse, or maybe 0.1 horse on a Briggs. And this is a very nice comparison, and you're going to see graphical comparison right here. These don't compare well because they are so very different. And the reason they're so very different is because I've just fictitiously done this on some bench simulators here. And like it says here, if you'd want to get rid of that, you can just say hide the previous run or show the previous run. Like that. Very simply, get a lot less complicated screen here to look at that way. Now another thing I should point out here is this RPM range is a lot lower than what was on the previous screen, and that is because it uses the current run here and the RPM range of the current run for the comparison of the previous. So this previous run would actually extend well past 13,000 RPM, and if that was the last run, you would see that much more on the graph than what you show here. But it's showing you the entire current run and then whatever of the previous run that matches for comparison. So again, if you were doing similar runs, similar RPM ranges and stuff, this would all make more sense than what is shown here.